Hey guys, it's Cindy here with Berryjam Crafts. Now, I'm going to run through the fall bundle with you really quick. I'm not going to take a ton of time. I had two of these stuck together, guys. Whoever is with Essential Stencil, we're going to pick a fourth person and they're going to get this stencil on me. And let me know who your fourth person is so I can get their information and give them this. Because you guys, there are two stuck together. Somebody's going to get a freebie tonight on me. Won't get shipped out until Thursday because that's my day off. All right, so let's get going here. You guys, this one's going to be pretty fun to stencil up. Now, because I'm working on an 18-inch round, I can level this up here. I'm going to turn it your way. I can take my top and I can level it at the top and I can do this. Now, the other thing I can do, because if I put these words on here, it is nice, Kim. Every once in a while, when something like that happens, I like to gift it away. I'm definitely not going to need two of them. So, you guys, if we get to 100 people, there you go, Essential Stencil. If we get to 100, over 100 people, a lucky person is going to get that stencil, okay? 100, guys, let's get those numbers up. Now, I'm going to put this, and you guys, hold your flap in. I know I'm kind of all over the place. That's where we get the squirrel moments from. But I think I've got to figure this out because I might do friends and family and then gather here because that would all fit in order to get the rest of my leaves on here. So I think that's what I'm going to do. We have a plan. Got a plan. You guys, we're going to start out with golden straw. Now bear in mind, we are backwards. I'm going to do it again. If you're brand new, that is way too much paint on your paintbrush. So you want to offload and that takes that paint off. And then you want to go over and you want to work that paint up into your bristles for our newbies tonight. You do not want your paint to go any more than halfway up your brush. And yes, Stencil of the Month Club is amazing. And for my brand new people, that if you haven't stenciled before, this is how I tell you to know if your brush is offloaded enough. Sorry, my brain just like totally blanked out on me. I put it on my hand. That there is way too much paint. And the reason is I've totally forgot to offload onto my paper towel. So there we go. You can barely see that second layer, and that's what you want. So we're going to start. Now, the thing is with stenciling, you want to do light layers because you can add more. You cannot take away. You want to swirl. You want to dance your brush across. You don't want to push down so hard that your hand hurts. You want just light dancing movements. And you work until your paint is offloaded and you don't have anything else coming off. All right, now we're going to kind of hit my acorn with this color because my M comes up into and turns into the branch. So we're going to kind of make it, you guys are going to see what we're going to do here. Now my acorns, I'm going to go ahead while I've got this and I'm just going to hit a light color on top of it. This golden straw, because you're going to see what we're going to do. You guys, I'm going to hurry up and just put this part down here real quick and grab a piece of tape. We're going to use the same brush tonight. Now down here, I am not going to get too wild, but I am going to add some yellow in here. We're going to get burnt orange. You guys, the only thing is, there we go. Like my burnt orange isn't really coming out burnt orange. That's okay, it's because it's got some of that brighter color in there. And you guys, I am just kind of blending all of this together. We're just having fun with our fall leaves. All right, now we're going to get a little Tuscan red. I think sunflowers at the bottom would have been perfect. All right, so I am just going to kind of have fun with my burnt, or my Tuscan red, I mean. Almost said burnt orange. We just did burnt orange. I'm going to get territorial beige, you guys. And I hope that that's going to work for my acorn. Burnt umber for the tops of the acorn. Almost missed one here. Now, like I said, acorns are different colors depending on the time that it's, you know, dropping. And if they sit a little bit longer, you might get a little darker color too. Now, I'm kind of using this as a paintbrush in some areas because I don't want to get into the leaves. Very little paint on the dome brushes. And you basically, you don't want to put a ton of pressure. 7:33, my husband just told me. All right, my watch broke. So, and I don't have a secondary device up, so it's kind of throwing me off. I'm going to get these guys. All right, now I know I'm done down here. I am all done up here. All right, now I'm going to do, let's see, friends and family. That ends right there. Gather here. I am going to use a dome brush, and we're going to do the same color. And sometimes when it's a smaller piece, you guys, I pounce with the dome brushes. And I want to cover as much paint as I can in there, so I will leave the paint on and I will offload in the center of that openness. Now these little itty bitty leaves, we can on trend with it, which we line up there, different fonts, so we're okay with where I got them. All right, now I can turn this back your way. They have some great feels happening. You love my little kitty helper. I like that. Now it is backwards, okay? But I'm gonna hold this up close. You guys can see that gold down in there and sprinkled in the leaves. See how fun you can have with that? You're just putting some fun in with it, some fun little whimsy. All right, craft project number 2. All right, let's get this on. We're gonna do just straight up white. We're gonna just take my brush and lightly come in here. You guys, I'm just going to kind of brush up from the bottom tab. Show you guys down there the gold. So let me put it my way really quick. And you guys, I don't know if you've noticed this lately, and I've said this time and time again, on all of my pattern stencils in alphabet, I've always put a letter F at the top, which means front. But Essential Stencil is starting to, this year, engrave. I know you can't see it, but their name is engraved on their stencils. So when the name is on the front, you know you're at the front if it's a pattern stencil. I think we're going to do some Santa red. You guys, I just put a little bit on the top of that. I'm going to pounce that off for sure. And I am going to go very light because I have white underneath here. All right, let me look at that. All right. You love fresh fall apples? Yes, they are the best. All right. I'm just going to use this red since we're already doing it, the Tuscan red. Let's get the words put on here. Now I'm just going to use Mossy Meadow. And you guys, I'm going to take out of my lid. So don't fault me for taking out of my lid. Now I'm not done yet, but we're just going to lift that because I got to see where I've gotten here. All right. We need to get our flower, and then we're good. So let's get a little white. All right. I am just going to pounce over the top of my flowers because I want it to kind of be pink. Trying to go lightly. You might have to check this out real quick. Yeah. What time is it, guys?
8:07.
All right.
No, those are too.
Those are faster.
8:03.
Thank you guys for joining. Have a wonderful week, and I can't wait to see what everybody else creates this week. Bundle will be available on Friday to order. I can't wait, you guys. Good things are coming. We'll see you guys later. Bye.